guys? Welcome back to Delicious Dishes. My name is Chef Aiden and today we'll be making some 3-cheese queso. Let's get into it. So the ingredients you need for your 3-cheese queso are milk, onions, jalapenos, garlic, bell peppers, flour, taco seasoning, spring onions, and then I have my 3 cheeses. I have jalapeno jack, you can also use pepper jack, sharp cheddar, and American. So first we have to head over to our stove and we'll start making this queso. Alright, so I have my pot on the stove. I turned the heat on to medium and I just poured in some oil, which I'm going to just spread around here. There we go. And now I'm going to let this oil heat for about 20 to 30 seconds. And then I'm going to add my onions in. All right, so now I am going to add in my onions. So now I'm going to let these cook for about 5 minutes. And stir them around occasionally. Alright, so it's been about 5 minutes, and now we are ready to pour in our jalapenos, garlic, and our bell peppers. For the jalapenos, if you chose some pretty spicy jalapenos, don't worry if you don't like spice that much. It's not, the other ingredients are going to kind of tone down the spice a little bit, so you don't have to worry if you chose super spicy ones. Gotta get all of these in here. There we go. Jumping. Now my garlic and my bell peppers. Now you're going to let these cook for about a minute and until they get fragrant. Okay, it's been a minute. And now I'm going to add in my taco seasoning. This will give it a nice flavor. Now I'm going to add my flour. This will help thicken it up, and it's not going to get too thick. It'll be very, very thin, and it won't be very like queso without this flour. So you want to add this flour, make sure all of it gets mixed in. There you go, now everything's toned down a little. Now I'm going to add in my milk, but I'm just going to add it in a little bit at a time. So now I'm going to start by adding in my American cheese. I'd like to tell you a little bit more about this video. This video is actually the first episode in my series about the Super Bowl appetizers, Super Bowl snacks, and basically I'm going to give you multiple different snacks to make for the Super Bowl, and these are all going to be posted before the Super Bowl, so you can make these and eat them as you watch the Super Bowl. So these are just my favorite appetizers to have in general with the Super Bowl, and they're just super fun. For example, this queso, I like having it maybe on top of a burrito or a chimichanga, or just have it with chips. I also like to have it with soft pretzels or hard pretzels. It's all really good together. Queso can go well with a lot of things. Now we're going to take our pepper jack cheese, or a jalapeno jack in my case. Alright, so those two are added, and now it's time to add my cheddar. This adds a nice flavor, but it also adds a little bit more of the gooiness, and it thickens it a little bit more so that you get that nice consistency. So as you can see, it's getting a little more gooey. This smells so good. There we go. Now that all my cheeses are in and this is the perfect consistency, I'm just going to add a little bit of Cholula hot sauce. You can add sriracha if you'd like to as well, but I'm just going to take this and pour that in. There we go. Now this is all in. This adds a tiny bit of kick and a tiny bit of spice and a nice flavor. There you go, this is all mixed in. And that's it, this is your queso. I'm going to take it off the stove and then we'll try it out. So now let's try it out. This looks great. That's really good. It's nice and velvety and cheesy, and since it's nice and warm, it has that perfect consistency. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know how it turns out in the comment section below.